Right, the calm after the storm. We get a lot of wind up here, so I thought I'd just go through some of the steps we do to offset some of the damage. What we get, as you can probably see from over there, pointy finger, we get the wind coming, whistling straight off the mountains over the brow of the hill. See, there's still just to the side of the sheep, there's still a bit of snow come back on the tops. So yeah, we get the wind comes whistling over from the southwest, and it comes whistling through, causes a bit of damage. I'll spin the camera around. So the side of the garage cops for most of it, and we've got a solar array on the garage roof. You can see it's taken a bit of the render off the side of the garage. It gets a bit strong up here. What we've got one of the brackets on the solar panels has broken under there, so I've put a ratchet strap down to a bit of a telegraph pole down there to hold the solar panels back on the roof. We're getting somebody out to fix that. We get the wind funneling down here. On the left hand side, we've got two shipping containers. They used to be sheds, but they didn't last. I was refelting the sheds a couple of times a year. It kept ripping the roofs off the sheds. The other side that cops it is that roof there. So we always tend to park the van upwind in front of the roof, so that the wind hits the van and then it deflects and takes some of the force out of the wind, because we've had roof tiles flapping in the wind before now. When you're getting like 80-90 mile an hour winds. So yeah, we put the van in front of the house to diffuse the wind off the house. We gave up with the sheds, put shipping containers in. Got a bit of decking there. I've put some fence posts in front of the decking to stop the wind whistling under the decking and through. A recent addition has been the gazebo, which is quite flimsy. So we've got some tie down straps here and here that you'd have on a caravan awning to keep the awning from flying away. Not too impressed the way it all moves and shimmies around. The strap actually comes loose, so that didn't work too well. The other thing I did on the canvas, because it's not easy to remove, I put extra sail ties on the canvas so it doesn't hang down and catch the wind as much. And then on the aft edge of it, I've got wooden posts triangulated away, so that two of them there, and that takes some of the force out of it. But as you can see, they're not very strong. We do only have them bolted with one bolt on each leg. Not much point in doing any more than that, because it's only got a little ready 6mm bolt through there, two of them to hold the leg onto the base. So they are quite flimsy. The wife's shed is sheltered by some trees that haven't got much wind on, much foliage on at the moment, so it doesn't get much protection, but we've positioned that to be sheltered, and that seems to survive okay there. The shed gets a bit more wind there, not quite as sheltered, and what we found is, you can probably see here a bit, it actually lifts and separates and moves along in the wind. They're just slotted together, So on the inside we've got pieces of wood screwed down and screwed in to try and keep it all together a bit better and to keep the roof on it a bit more. But yeah, you can see in the past it shimmied along a bit, and like it's a little bit more open to the wind. Not much more we can do with that. So those are some of the things we do to protect from the wind. If you've got any other suggestions of stuff you do, everyone says, why don't you cut the trees down and get a nice view of the mountains? Well, we'll leave the trees there, thank you very much, because when the wind blows, that saves a lot coming in. And you can see that the trees, the tall ones, only have foliage on this side of the tree. The other sides are clear. What have we got from this? Positioning the vehicles in front of roofs to disrupt the wind. Planting trees in front of things to disrupt the wind. And if all else fails, change the sheds for shipping containers. They won't blow away. See you next time. So, if this has been useful, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and put down any ideas you might have to help out with the wind. See you next time.